Hey everybody, you're watching Cole the Cornstar. Remember guys, if you enjoy the channel and you want to support what we're doing, the best thing you can do is hit the thumbs up button. Look at the weather. It's a nice day. I think we're gonna be able to spray. Hey, Dad.
Oh, it's morning. It's actually a beautiful day out. Went to the chiropractor this morning, so that helped. Let's see your camera for a second, Cole. Looks like you take better care of your boots than Neva.
I know, she's always just stepping in rotten soybeans.
That's why I say around here we follow Neva, because where she goes, we don't go. What's our plans, Cole?
We need to flip out a couple products that are almost empty on here.
Okay.
And then we got some stuff in the big machine shed we'll set on.
Okay.
I got everything programmed and ready to go, so
okay.
We'll swap everything out and start spraying. You always want to make sure you shut off the valves. Might be a little embarrassing. Ugh. This stuff right here is a liquid surfactant, so it's just sticky stuff that helps the product stick to the plant, so that way it gets a good kill.
This is actually going to be a beautiful, beautiful day for spraying. Right now, I don't even know if a tree branch is moving. It is so calm. It is just actually a beautiful day. Hey, hey! Neva, I want to show you something here that's kind of cool.
What's up?
Take a look. Do you notice how nice Cole's boots are? So I'm going to kind of not overdo it today by lifting anything too much. I'm going to keep my weights under 500 pounds so I don't overdo it. Okay, we got a pin here we'll have to later take care of, but in the meantime,
everything to the west side driveway I haven't done yet, so I haven't done any of those mile-long rows.
I think we got the sprayer all ready to go. We were just adjusting stuff on the ag leader side, so we got all that ready. Cole took a moment. We kind of looked things over because I jumped in a different field from when he was running it, so we want to make sure everything corresponds so I don't accidentally spray something that he sprayed. Things like that can happen when you got two different guys programming things. I might program a field and then he comes in later and doesn't realize it, so we like to double check the notes. But I think we're ready. Let's go out and do some spraying. I think I've said it before, but just a friendly reminder, these things do have a seat belt. I do put mine on. I'd be honest with you, I've never really wore it before this year, but this year Cole was running down the road with a sprayer and one of our big hubs locked up for just a second and it blew a hole and tore some gears out, and then he continued on. But my thought is, what if you got 1,000 gallons of water on and you're cruising down the road, let's say a wheel falls off, you tip, you're gonna shoot through this big old window here, or you're gonna hit the steering wheel, probably break a whole bunch of ribs and stuff. We're pretty fragile when you think about it. Seatbelts are there for a reason, I guess. Well, I shouldn't say I guess, I know they are there for a reason. This corn looks really nice. We got a neighbor here. We got the fence out between the two of us, which is kind of nice. I always feel bad about this, but I know the neighbors told me different times he'd rather have a little bit of his crop sprayed and killed or a little bit of my crop sprayed and killed than have the weed patch right down between us. So I agree with them. Scott, if you're watching this, I'm going to spray. If I take out 45 rows of your beans, you told me to do it. Show you what it looks like from the driver's seat in the sprayer. We have on this sprayer here is 90-foot booms. This is what I'm looking at on the screen. It tells me how many acres I've covered, where I've been. Ooh, I better watch here. We got good news. Cooper is bringing me out lunch. See what he's up to, kind of touch bases quick, and then I'll go back to spraying.
Just got done eating lunch. Cooper just pulled in, and he needs help loading this rolling basket, so that way he can get that welded back onto the reel disc.
Who's stronger now, me or Cole? I think I am.
There goes Coop, and here comes Dad. A lot of people have been asking about that truck. Yes, Cooper did get a new truck. And a lot of people have also asked, how does Cooper afford a show truck plus that truck? He works a lot. He's been saving for a long time. Oh, look at Daddy Cornstar. Don't run over the hose.
It's hard to see him down there. He is. The green bunny. No, maybe it ain't the green bunny. What is it? The green olive. Green olive. That don't sound right either. The green giant. It's the green giant. I knew it was something green. Cole's got to go down and turn our valve a little bit. It's leaking. Probably need to put a new rubber seal in there.
Apparently Dad doesn't know how to put this on. Fixed it.
I tell you, you people with kids, you know what I'm saying when I say this. It's hard to raise good kids nowadays. Why do all the neighbors have the good kids and we don't? Hey Cole, you ready to start this?
So normally with the Mixmate here, we'd be able to pull everything out of the bulk tanks, but in this case, we had just a small amount and they weren't able to get it in bulk for us. So I'm pulling 2 products out of the bulk tanks, and then I have a set of hand pours I have to do. So these bags right here have a surfactant in it, so it helps it be sticky, so that way the product that we're putting on sticks to the plants that we're trying to kill.
This stuff here is one product you do not want to get wet with humidity or moisture before you use it. That stuff hardens up like a rock.
We did a little test trial this year. We actually got a lot of this in a liquid form, so that way we could pull it through our bulk tanks. We're gonna go with all of that next year because it was nice.
When you don't have to handle this product and the machine can do it itself, that's why we bought that machine. It is high tech. Why have to handle this stuff and get a chance? I not touch anything, so I don't have my gloves on. Cole does have his gloves on because he's actually filling it for me.
Yeah, Dad hurt his back, so I guess I have to lift the bags for him. This is my handy dandy bag opener.
I always called that our unwanted salesman hatchet.
Okay, now watch how easy this is, guys.
Oh no, I ran out of gas. I was just thinking this morning I need to bring gas over. Thought about that this morning. We got to get some gas. My fault. Yeah.
Hey, can you bring us some gas? Our pump ran out. So since our pump ran out of gas, that means this had to pause its load. This goes into a beautiful thing called recovery. So once we get gas back in the pump, we'll just be able to hit resume and everything will take off just where it left.
We haven't had this happen yet, so it's kind of a good test for us just to make sure everything's working. I guess we're gonna go down and get in the shade. Does this remind you of the time Cole was going down the ladder? But I did it the right way. Why is it, Cooper, me and you are always doing all the filming?
I know. First time he's been out of his office all day.
Me and Cooper, we just been running with our heads cut off.
Anything else?
That should do it, Cooper. Thank you for bringing that over for us. We'll wave at Cooper.
So you're not gonna be able to see this due to the sun, but I opened up the tablet again, and then it has a recovery blend. That's the first thing that pops up, so I can select the blend that we were on, and it'll just carry on right where we were before it ran out of gas. Try this again. Just like that.
Pretty slick.
Now I'm gonna try to sit down with a meeting with my designer here so that way we can get our logo finished. That way we can be getting some merch out. Yes, I said merch.
Boots, boots, boots.
Got good news, ladies and gentlemen. It only took us like an hour and a half. I think we got our logo stuff done. So that means merch. Hey, Dad's back again. So once Dad gets this load off, we have about 120 acres worth of corn ground we have yet to spray, but we're a little bit short on chemicals because we had a couple fields that needed a little higher rate because we were having a little more weed pressure in them. So I need to get a hold of Jamie and get some more product on the way so that way we can get done spraying corn tomorrow. Whew, out of breath. Sounds good to me.
I just got done spraying. It's about 7 o'clock or so. I'm gonna go ahead and take the sprayer. I'm gonna grease it up, check the engine oils, get it ready for tomorrow. I figured time I got it filled up, back to the field tonight. It's gonna be getting dark on me. Cole and Neva had to go to a wedding rehearsal tonight, so they're off doing that. So I just figured if I get everything ready for tomorrow morning, we'll be ready, and that'll save a little time. Time for me to get my buns a-moving. I stand here, look at Auger Graveyard. Let's take a moment. Dear Augers, you guys worked very, very hard. We put you out in the pasture to rest till some parts are needed off of you, or until we cut you up in little pieces and haul you off for metal. And then we'll use that money to buy some other things that are much needed on the farm. Well, we're gonna jump in the old farm truck and we're gonna grab the grease gun. I got a tube of grease in here and stuff, but I'm gonna run it over to the big machine shed. We're gonna go ahead and close up the doors, get things greased up, and just call it. The heck? Everything's sticky. I'm gonna show you something here. Yuck. I had a cherry Coke. Look at this. It was a brand new one. It was so hot in here today, it looks like the lid blew off. Ha! I have never seen that done in the heat. Oh man. Oh, look at this. The cup holder beside it is even full. It's all over my windshield too. I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh wow. It's all over. I just cleaned out my truck too. Looks like I'm gonna be taking the truck home tonight, cleaning it out. That is unreal. We're just gonna check a few more things over, and then I think we're gonna head home, see what Cooper's tearing up. I'm just kind of ready to call it a day, to be honest. Good night, Case. We'll talk to you real soon.